Violence, aggression, and reckless disregard for life is spreading quickly throughout the world, placing human existence in jeopardy. Sadly, we are feeding our minds with more violence on screens while we debase our mental strength and morality with alcohol and drugs, sex-filled songs, and nude pornographic scenes. Our mental health is being compromised with fatty, chemicals-filled, highly salted, or sugar-laden foods. Everything seems perfectly planned to destroy the minds and morality of humanity. Are we nearing the end? The recent gun massacres in the U.S. presents a very worrying state of society. On May 24, 2022, 18-year-old Salvador Ramos fatally shot 19 students and 2 teachers. 17 others were wounded at the Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas, United States. Earlier in the day, he shot his grandmother in the forehead at home, severely wounding her. It happened just 10 days after 10 people were shot and killed in a supermarket in Buffalo, New York. So far, there have been at least 246 mass shootings through June 5th this year. That is the same number the country saw through June 5th in 2021, the worst year on record since the Gun Violence Archive began tracking mass shootings in 2014. There was a total of 692 mass shootings in 2021. Unbeknownst to many, the increasing rate of gun murders reflect the increasing rate of drug abuse in the U.S. The U.S. is faced with an opioid fentanyl epidemic that is claiming the lives of thousands yearly and destroying the peace and harmony of millions of homes. The world is witnessing an unprecedented surge in violence. Blood is being spilled recklessly day after day. What is fueling this hatred, anger, and heartlessness? Since 1999, some 760,000 people in the United States have fatally overdosed on opioids, including both prescription medications and illicit drugs such as heroin and fentanyl, which frequently ends up in the street as drugs. Marijuana is now legalized in many countries, and marijuana smoking is increasing throughout the world. Time would not permit me to describe the use of alcohol, especially during weekends and holidays, which also record very high numbers of shootings. What do Americans watch on TV? Are they educated by popular and social media to fear God, live godly lives, and be humane? Or are they shown violence, hate, vengeance, evolution, and liberal anti-Christian themes? Can we feed the minds of people with mentally deranging drugs such as opioids, alcohol, marijuana, etc., teach them evil on TV and expect a perfect society? Would gun control solve the problem of mass murders? In New York and California, where Democrats hold sway and have gun controls, are mass shootings not occurring? In European countries where guns are strictly controlled, do people not use cars and knives, or even illegally acquired arms to still commit mass murder? What motivates people to commit murders, rape, and other forms of violence against others? What informed the training and upbringing of such people? As people abuse drugs and alcohol, and feed their minds with evil on their phones and TV, can they become kind-hearted? The Bible-based Christian society on which America was built, that ensured her peace throughout the centuries, are being eroded. In the early days of American life, when the fear of God was paramount and divorce was exceptionally low, when TV was non-existent or TV content was overly religious, and drugs and alcohol were frowned upon, gun murders were not an issue. Simply put, we cannot plant vice and harvest virtue. It is like trying to eradicate non-communicable diseases such as diabetes, hypertension, stroke, and so on, without controlling diet and lifestyle. How can the mind determined to do evil be prevented from obtaining a gun? He or she will do everything possible to acquire it and cause harm. The underlying problem is our current moral and mental training that is breeding heartless humans. The absence of the Spirit of God is turning humanity into walking demons yearning for blood. Are we heading to the very condition in Noah's day, when the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually? Is the world getting towards the prophesied wickedness that filled the people of Noah's day? Are we inching closer to the end and destruction of this world? May the good Lord fill us with his Spirit and keep us with his angels, that we fall not into the hands of wicked men. A happy Sabbath and peaceful weekend to all.